Good morning, ducks! Come on, Doug. Let's go for a pee. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Duck Adventure for a freaking cold April 27th. I'm a little bit behind today because I got up at 5 a.m. because YouTube seriously screwed me up. I was up last night at 12:15 and the video still wasn't finished processing. I couldn't put the commercial breaks in or anything, and I finally gave up and went to bed at 12:30. Then I woke up at 5, panicked, I guess, I don't know, and I went back and I checked the video, and it was only 360p was the only version, and based on the comments it looks like it became available on YouTube about 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that video sat in processing for over 12 hours yesterday. Something's wrong with the site. I've been emailing my contact at support. I reported this to them, guys, about 10 days ago, and they were looking into it. Never heard back. YouTube's absolutely terrible when it comes to support, though. Just keeping an eye on Doug here. It is cold. It's only 2 degrees on the back deck in the shade. It was, I don't know if it went below 0 or if it just stayed at 0 last night here. I know right now, well, I'm wearing my full winter gear. Like, I've got my hat on, my gloves. Okay, what are you doing, Doug? Come on, Doug. It's just unbelievably cold. Nasty, nasty wind. So I just started the edit this morning. Turned out I recorded a whole bunch of stuff yesterday, so it's a pretty good episode for tonight. And it's rendering right now because I want to upload it even earlier today, because I hate, you know, when I release the episodes. Like, I release them at 11:30 at night for a reason, to give me time. Hang on, I gotta get Doug cleaned off here. Dougie, you were laying in the dirt. You're gonna put that all in the house. Why did you roll on the ground, dog? Here, Dougie, make an appearance. Say hi to everybody. No, eh? Okay, back inside. Okay, where was I? Oh yeah, 11:30. The reason I release my episodes at 11:30, okay, is I film everything, you know, the day before, and then I try to do my edit, and then I upload. Now, my upload here, I've got, you know, crazy internet for uploading. It doesn't take long for me to upload 6 gigs. So, you know, maybe 40 minutes, bang, it's up there. And then the big bottleneck is YouTube. It slows it right down. You know, like when I upload 60p, YouTube really bottlenecks her. But just my normal, you know, 30p videos, you know, they sometimes YouTube processes them and they're available within an hour, and then, you know, HD within 2 hours. But this last week, or last 2 weeks, it's been hit and miss. And like that one yesterday, like, I'm not kidding you guys, like, it was 11:45 last night, and I was like, okay, I'm looking at the time I uploaded it, and it was like, I couldn't believe how long it sat. Like, I think actually, maybe it was 8 hours it sat in processing, because I was sanding the evaporator tray, and I hit upload, and it was uploaded, I think, about 5, so 7 hours. It's just ridiculous amount of time. Plus, it said on my screen, 95% processed, 5 minutes to go. I'm like, okay. It's sort of like Microsoft time, you know, when it says 5 minutes to go on your update, and it's 3 hours later. So I've got a road trip today. I've got to go and drop the evaporator tray off at the body shop. I got to pick up some sheet metal today. And I've got to get some corn, because I'm out of corn now. Got a little bit of screw, and I got to take my fire extinguishers and drop them off and get that taken care of. And look at this, guys. She's out of the pen again. I would love to see this duck flying. I've never seen her fly. I wonder if she can fly or if she's staying out all night. Are you staying out all night? Because your feathers don't look that good. Can you fly? Actually, guys, I don't think she can. I think this duck is staying out all night. Because her feathers, well, let's just see if she can fly. Huh. Let's go. Let's go. No, not into the pen. Let's go fly for us. Can you fly? Yep, she can fly. Oh, my eyes are playing tricks. Oh, man, this blurry eye thing getting old. I hate it. I'm second guessing everything I look at. So anyways, she's a flyer. That's how she's getting out. All right, let's let the ducks out, do egg recon, and then I got to get this road trip underway. Plus, I got to go to my buddy's place and pick up the Argo thing, which that might not happen today because I've got to focus on getting the incubator running. All right, let's get this up. Come on! Come on, ducks! Yeah, it's me. You know who I am. You act like I'm some kind of stranger. Oh, here comes Limpy. Come on, Limpy! Oh, my little Limpy duck. Limpy's flying behind us. I'm trying to think of what to do first here. Egg recon. Oh, let's let the hospital duck out. I just don't believe how cold it got here last night. There was something else I had to get today on my road trip. Got a lot of running around to do today. I'm trying to think here. I'm having a brain fart. Oh yeah, guys, I checked the dates. Last year it was May the 1st when I loaded the incubator with the first load of eggs. So we're still good. Even, you know, if there's a delay getting the evaporator tray back from the body shop, which I don't think there will be because they paint cars every day, we should be on track this year. So let's get the pivot heads on and get this hospital duck into her little enclosure on the back deck. All right, hospital duck, my little gimpy thing, how you doing? Most strippers by yourself today. Man, it's freaking cold out. Well, it's only 6 degrees in the barn. All right, I'm gonna put you outside. How you doing? Okay, she's emptied her water last night. And her food. Hang on, Doc, relax. You drank... Okay, whoa, you're loud. Relax, Doc. She drank all her water and ate all her food. You're a little pig. And the straw's not even wet, guys. Like, she actually drank all her water. Unless... No. Well, I'm thinking maybe there might have been a duck stick its head in and drink the water, help her, but... Like, but it's dry. She didn't play in it. Alright, let's put her on the back deck. How you doing, stripper? How come you're not on top of your little friend? I wonder if there's any eggs under her. Alright, we'll come back. I just don't believe how cold it is, guys. I'm wearing full-blown winter gear. On April, what is it? I don't know, 27th? That's just nuts. Oh, they're on a mission. Okay, duck. Okay, well, the water's frozen, guys. Okay, put you down. Relax. Don't get panicked. Look at this. Ice. Alright, she's got some food. She's set for the day. It's not going to take her long to get better. We'll have her back to normal real soon. Alright, let's go do egg recon. See, I'm about an hour and a half late today, so look at them covering territory. They're all over the place. Oh, they've got low hanging bellies. Real low riders. Alright, egg time. Stripper, what is with you? You've got to be going outside because, like, you can't go this long without water. Like, I know she's eating because she's right beside the feeder, but it's the water thing. Like I'm yet to see her outside. But she did go out yesterday, I think. I don't know. It's a blur here, guys. I get working during the day, and it's like I got so much to do. It's this time of year, eh? This is when my multitasking skills come into full. Oh, I just realized I didn't finish my sentence there, and I looked down and I saw a hole in my thumb. Alright. Yeah, my multitasking skills, they get ramped right up now this time of year. I got lots to do. Yeah, so I've got a list of places I have to go today pertaining to the duck adventure and our necessary things I need to acquire today. We're gonna be spending some money. All right, girl. Do you have? Okay. Relax. Still no eggs, guys. She's got to be hiding. I'm going to double check here. No, absolutely nothing. That's the most bizarre thing. She's got to be laying eggs somewhere else just to screw me up. Oh man, that's bizarre actually. Stripper, go outside. Ah, poor little gimp duck. I still can't believe that there was no eggs under her. I can hear her outside quacking. She's upset. Oh, there's Stripper going outside. Look at her. She's mad. She has no underhang though. She's not laying eggs, guys. Her belly is tight underneath. Her mind says that she should be sitting on eggs, but her body's not producing any. Okay, there's Stripper. She's getting water. She's at the bathtub drinking. I was worried because I haven't seen her drink in a couple days. So that's a good thing. All right, let's see what we got for eggs out here. Oh, I told you guys the other day there, I found those mechanical plugs that I can use in the duck bathtub, you know. I found a website and I'm having no luck. Actually, I found on Amazon, they've got it, but with the shipping and everything's like almost 90 bucks to get it here. And then I found it on eBay, but the guy won't, the company I should say, won't ship to Canada. So then I went to the manufacturer's website. And you're not going to believe it. Okay, first of all, they were the highest price. They were like, you know, like they were like $85 for the plug. But they wanted $107 US to mail it to me. Now we're talking a little plug, you know, like, well, actually the box to fit, you know, to mail it would be 6 by 6 by 6. You know, we're talking a tiny little box, you know, might weigh, you know, a half, might weigh a kilo at tops, you know, 2 pounds, you know, but I couldn't believe it. Over $100 US to mail it to me, and I couldn't. I was shocked. I emailed them, and I said, you know, like that sounds like a little steep to mail a box to Canada, and they emailed me back saying that's what it cost them to send it. I was like, man, oh man, you gotta wonder, these big companies, you know, when they set up these websites to sell their products, who is in charge of the business model? Because, you know, I've shipped over 40,000 orders worldwide, guys. This is not, foreign to me. I know when it comes, to e-commerce, I've got a pretty good handle. I've got a little bit of experience in that realm. Between my own business website and my eBay store. And I'm like, who do they hire and say, okay, we're going to make you in charge of this department, and we're going to make sure that, you're going to make it so that there's no business. All right. It's like the management is just sitting there, and they've got some young guy that's got no experience at all, but the manager doesn't have a freaking clue, and they're just believing everything this person's telling them. $97 to mail a 6x6x6 box that weighs less than 2 pounds. All right. Okay. All right. Egg's a little light today. Yeah, nothing in there. All right, guys. That's pretty light. Not as much, but hey, this cold weather is screwing the ducks up. Okay, so I'm going to do my water chores, and I'm going to Stripper's having a bath, and I got to get some breakfast into me because I'm really hungry, and then we're going on a road trip to a whole bunch of places to get equipment and services rendered for the duck adventure. I don't know if you can see it in the video, but there's 2 Canada geese coming up here, and there's one swimming up the creek, which isn't a good sign because one of them should be on a nest. And there's a third coming up the creek. It's just strange, that we have the 3 adult geese here just like we did last year. Maybe one of the geese lost its mate. That's why, oh, it's going to fly in. Oh, no, we have a goose fight. Oh, maybe that's a male chasing a male off. Oh, I wish I had the big camera for this. Could have zoomed in on that one. Okay, they've left. That one that flew in, he's a big one. Or is that the one that was here and the other one flew in? I don't know. I got a little bit confused here. Alright, well, I'm going to get my chores done. I'm going to get on with my road trip today. I'm just standing here filling the water up, and I just watched that single goose that flew in here. The 2 geese were going over to the right there where that one goose is always swimming. And the 2 geese went over to that direction, and that goose put the run on them. So it might be another pair of geese that have come into the lake, and that one goose is protecting, the nesting area. It might not even be a 3rd goose. It could just be another pair of geese that come in, and that one goose that's protecting that right-hand side area where the nest is. That makes sense. That might be it, guys, because now those 2 other geese are taken off. They might be the 2 geese that I constantly see on the other side of the lake. For the last 2 weeks, I've noticed that, since those geese have started coming into the yard, there's been 2 geese over on the far side of the lake the whole time. So they might be coming in for a snack of food, and that one goose, which I can see right now, he's on the point of the weeds there on the right. He's standing there. I think he's on guard duty. Okay, water's full here. Clean water for the ducks. So we might have a second pair of Canada geese, and that's what we've got, a little bit of a territorial situation going on. Oh, that's the upset duck. I mean, goose. I got goose on my brain right now. Look at her. She's just mad, walking around quacking. You clean yourself up, Stripper? Okay, well, I'm going to leave this water because Stripper's using it. I'll come back later and change that water. Alright, I'm going to go have breakfast and get ready for my road trip. Oh, I'm going to be tired tonight, guys. It's already 2 o'clock. I'm glad I started at 5. I'm glad YouTube stressed me out, so I did start at 5. But I've already got like 2 days worth of work in. And I'm not done my road trip. I'm just starting. Oh, my little helper. Hey, Dougie. I don't think we're going to get to Roberts today to get corn. I might have to go get corn tomorrow when I go to my buddy's place for the Argo. My buddy's on the way to Roberts' place anyways. I'm seriously behind. And I've been going non-stop. First place I gotta go is the body shop to get the evaporator tray there so they can have it painted by Friday. Alright, the body shop. Well, let's see what kind of deal they're gonna give us. Well, I wanted it midnight blue with a metallic fleck with a clear coat. Alright, we're going straight to the paint department. And that's the man we need to talk to. The paint job that I guess Rob was talking to you about, it's an evaporator tray for inside an incubator for duck eggs. And what's happened is that my water was so hard that I used muriatic acid to get the scale off, and it just destroyed it and caused an unbelievable amount of rust. It took me 3.5 hours to get it like that yesterday.
Yeah, I believe it.
It was just caked in rust, and I had already cleaned it once last year, but sitting all winter, even though I cleaned it, like, you know, like it's cheap Chinese metal.
Is there heat going to be on this? Or?
There's an element that goes in here.
So how much heat are we?
Oh, it's
really
like,
hot,
oh no, it's just enough to probably.
It wouldn't wrinkle the clear coat?
No, the water temperature would probably be, let me think here, probably about 160, 180. Like I said to Rob, color means nothing because it's in the bottom of the incubator. It's just that I want to make it so it's easier to clean. All right, sheet metal shop. I'll have to come tomorrow when I pick up the Argo parts. Doug, get back! What's going on? Why would you rush out like that? Hey, what's with you? Did you think you were getting out of the truck? You goof. Fire extinguisher place. All right, back up in case the incubator catches on fire. I have fire extinguishers to get refilled. Well, Dougie, we pick them up on Friday. I should have had these fire extinguishers charged up, sitting beside the machine all this time. I was living life on the edge, Dougie. All right, let's go get corn, Doug. Doug knows where we are. He's already starting to cry. No, Dougie, you're not getting out of the truck today. I'm sorry. No, Doug, you're not getting out, so don't even get any of those crazy thoughts in your head. You're being so good, Doug, but you're vibrating big time here. Oh, the dogs, Doug. I know, it's just too much, isn't it? Stay there. Do you hear me? Stay there, Doug. Stay. Okay, I need corn, but all you got is small bags, huh? Whole corn? Yeah. All right, I'll take 10 of those. All right, so what I owe you? $70. 70 big bucks. I knew he was going to lock me out. Oh, Dougies. I knew you were going to lock me out. Oh, there's a truck here. We should be able to get our sheet metal to the bottom of the incubator. I just need a piece of sheet metal.
How big?
26.5 by 48.
Yeah, it's just good and heavy.
I need a good heavy piece for the bottom of the incubator.
What's the for?
It's for my duck egg incubator. What are you going to charge me?
$15.
It's 10, 15. Well, the Argo dealer is right across the road from the sheet metal shop, so I'll stop in here and ask the mechanic his opinion on what he thinks is wrong with it. Alright guys, the mechanic, I explained to him everything that is going wrong with the Argo, and he thinks it's a dirty carb. The fact that I have to tap the carb to get it running even after it cools off, he's thinking that it's a dirty carb. Something's sticking inside. So that'll be the next thing I'll try. Doug is not doing good today. Every time I open the truck door, he wants to come out of the truck. It's got to be after 5 because I'm really starting to feel the effects of being up since 5 and going to bed at midnight last night. Well, actually, I think it was 12:40 something. I'm freaking white right now. And I ain't suffering from post-viral fatigue. I'm just suffering from not enough sleep and doing too much today. Okay, the ducks are down on the other side of the creek, guys. Well, there's a bunch of ducks sleeping in the yard. It's pretty windy, so I'm surprised they're even doing anything. Alright, well, let's get this corn unloaded. Are you going to be a good dog and stick close to me? I'm thinking I'm going to have to tie you up. Doesn't look like anything happened here today. Ducks are sleeping. They look pretty chilled out today. They're all over the place. And we got a group that's across the creek. Our little hurt duck here really wants to go and join the crew. You have no idea, duck, how lucky you are. 3-4 days, you'll be walking back to normal, you'll be back with the flock. Alright, I'm gonna go and unload the truck. You're going in the garage, Doug. No screwing around. Actually, I should tie you up. I'll tie him up to the leash I got right here. Doug! 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 Come here. He got sad as soon as he saw me with the leash in my hand. I know, Dougie's. It just sucks, doesn't it? Having a hard time here. I should be doing this with my pivot heads on. Right there. That way you can't go running. So the Argo mechanic thinks because of the fact that I have to tap it to restart it when it's ice cold, that it's a dirty carb. He first thought it was electronics. He thought maybe it was overheating in the rectifier or the coil or something was going wrong. But when I told him that you know, when I went to restart it, I had to knock on the carb, he quickly changed his tune and he suggested that I take the carb off of it, give it a cleaning. So I think that's what's going to happen. I think though I'm going to unload the truck and I might go down and do a little bit of laps. I can get a little bit done, just watch the temperature I get back here so I don't get stuck down there. But I really should go relax because it's already 5 o'clock and I'm really tired. 5 hours sleep ain't enough for Matt. I really shouldn't screw with it until I get it fixed. I was standing here looking at it just before I unload the truck and I thought, oh, you know, I could just hop in and go do some laps. But I know what's going to happen. I'll get down there and it'll die and then I'll regret not fixing it first. Especially since I know I need to take the carb off and clean it. Oh, the little dog. He did not want to be in the house. He almost knocked me over coming out the door when I said he could come. He doesn't understand why this is happening to him. Alright, well, let's get this unloaded. I've got the sheet metal in the back. I can cut that. I really got to stay focused here. Incubator first before I touch the Argo. That was the deal. Oh, these are better bags than the other bags. Well, Melanie, this is the feed bag that I normally have, and it's really not the best for making tote bags, but the 10 bags I just picked up today, these are much better. They feel like they've got a laminate feel to them, and they're a much tighter weave. As you can see the corn through this bag, but you can't on this one. So that'll be a better bag to mail you, so you can make your tote bags. Yeah, I didn't even realize that. They're a much tougher material. Oh, this is the old style bag. It's not as heavy. Oh, here's another old style bag. He must have got a deal on some bags because it looks like I only got 3 of those ones. Oh, a 4th one. Yeah, there's only 4 bags. They're the heavy new bag. These are all the same. And I didn't even realize it when I was in the sheet metal shop. I actually grabbed the heavy gauge metal instead of the lighter stuff. So that's a good score for the bottom of the incubator. Alright, I gotta get the measurement for that so I can cut it. It was funny at the sheet metal shop. Ernie, the owner, I don't know, he's about 75. And he's been doing sheet metal for over 50 years. He can cut a 4-foot line by eye without having to use magic marker, because he was laughing at me marking the 26 and 3/4 inch mark, and then I realized I needed to cut it off at 4 feet, and he was giggling, calling me a young lad because I needed to mark my cut. But this is going to make a big difference in the bottom. I'll be able to tighten those bolts up a little better when I put the plywood on the bottom, which is going to happen tomorrow, guys. I ain't going to be doing it tonight, but for sure the incubator will be running tomorrow. Well, it might not be actually, because I won't have the evaporator tray till Friday. Well, something will happen with the incubator tomorrow. I'm thinking probably just the plywood in this. It'll basically be reinforcement day. I'm still tempted in taking the Argo out because it's actually warmed up reasonably nice right now. Just for a little scoot. Just to pack down a little more bulrushes. Maybe the stuff close to the house. I know I said that I was going to not go out. Look at that. It died as soon as I got in the garage. Wow, talk about lucky. Yeah. Oh man, lucky I wasn't down in that deep water when that happened. Well, my little Scoot, it actually died right here in the garage. Like I showed you there, it died, but I just tried to start it again. It's absolutely dead, but I got the hood off of it and I've noticed something else. I think it's got a manifold leak, exhaust leak of some sort. I got some serious work to do on my buddy's Argo here. But this is the ultimate answer for packing down those bulrushes. Man, does it work good. It's like, it's the answer. It's like, I'm gonna get this running because it works so well on the swamp. And I know my buddy, after I get this fixed for him, he'll let me use it whenever I want. I couldn't believe how good of a job it did on the bulrushes. Like, this summer, it's there's going to be nowhere for anybody to hide down there. I'm amazed though where you can go. Like I was like in those bulrushes going up and down and twisting and turning. And I don't know how the video footage turned out. I'm actually quite excited to go check it out. All right, guys, I'm officially done for the night. I'm 6:30. I'm wiped out. I can't do any more. I shouldn't have even went and played, but I did discover something else though. I think there's an exhaust leak. Something else is going on. It's not just fuel. Car potentially, you know, could be gunged up. There's an exhaust leak. It needs some tender loving care. I'm just the guy to do it. But it's not going to get my full attention until I get the incubator running. And then I'll do her up. We'll get it running perfect. That swamp's going to be just absolutely no place for any predator to hide, and it'll more likely give the ducks a whole new area to drill in. And don't forget to like the video and share it with your friends, and enjoy the show.